Question 8 reads, rectangle ABCD lies in the xy coordinate plane so that its sides are not parallel to the axes. What is the product of the slopes of all four sides of the rectangle ABCD? This is a coordinate geometry problem, and to get started, let's draw the problem. So let me get a set of coordinate axes. I'm choosing to work in the first quadrant, but doesn't make any difference at all. And let's draw a rectangle whose sides are not parallel to the axes. Here's a rectangle whose sides are not parallel to the axes. Now, to solve this problem about slopes, you might be tempted to start trying to make up coordinates for these points here at the corners of the rectangle, but that's an awful lot of work to find coordinates that work, and it's not the fastest way to do this problem by any means. The fastest way to handle this problem is to try and think critically about what you know about the slopes of lines, and in particular, these lines here in the rectangle. So, what you'll notice is that these lines are parallel to each other, and these lines are perpendicular because they meet at 90-degree angles to make the rectangle. So you now know that you have two sets of parallel lines and two sets of perpendicular lines. The thing to recognize to solve this problem is that any slope at all, whether it be 2 or -1/8, when multiplied by its perpendicular line, that would be its negative reciprocal, so in this case that's 1/2, and here it's 8. If you multiply a line and its perpendicular line, their two slopes, you'll get -1 here and -1 here. So any line times its perpendicular line is going to be -1. So if I take this slope, no matter what it is, though it'll be -1/m, these two multiplied together will be -1. And because these lines are parallel to each other, this slope is the same as this slope. This slope, still -1/m. If we multiply all four of these together, you're going to get m times -1/m times m times -1/m cancels, -1 times -1 equals 1. This will work no matter what the slopes are. So the correct answer is D, 1.